Dear students, in this session, let us come to know some multiple choice questions of chapter Acids, Bases and Salts and Metals and Nonmetals of class 10 Science. Question number 1. The chemical equation that represents neutralization reaction among the following is. The options are option A, BaCl2 plus H2SO4 gives rise to BaSO4 plus 2HCl. Next one, MnO2 plus 4HCl gives rise to MnCl2 plus 2H2O plus Cl2. Option C, 2NaOH plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. Option D, AgNO3 plus HCl gives AgCl plus HNO3. And the correct answer is, we can see here, option C, 2NaOH plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. Question number 2. The pH values of 4 solutions P, Q, R and S are 7.8, 1, 13 and 1.4 respectively. The solution having highest hydrogen ion concentration among them is. The options are option A, P, option B, Q, option C, R, option D, S. Here we can see the correct answer, option B, Q has the highest hydrogen ion concentration among them. Next one. As the pH value of a neutral solution increases, the options are option A, basic property decreases and number of OH minus ions increases. Option B, acidic property increases and number of H plus ions decreases. Option C, basic property increases and the number of OH minus ions increases. And the option D is acidic property decreases and the number of H plus ions increases. This question is from the June 2020 question paper, as we can see here. The correct answer is option C, basic property increases and the number of OH minus ions increases as the pH value of a neutral solution increases. Question number 4. In a fertile garden, certain types of flower plants were not growing. After testing the soil of the garden, it was found that its value is 5. The chemical that may be used to treat the soil is. The options are option A, sodium chloride, B, calcium hydroxide, C, urea, D, copper sulfate. We can see the answer here, option B, calcium hydroxide may be used to treat the soil here. Question number 5, we are saying the gas liberated when an acid reacts with a metal is. Options, option A, hydrogen, B, chlorine, C, carbon dioxide, D, nitrogen dioxide. We all know that hydrogen gas is liberated when an acid reacts with a metal. So the correct option here is option A, hydrogen. Next one. The pH values of 4 solutions P, Q, R and S are 2.8, 11.0, 13.8 and 1.9 respectively. The solution having highest hydrogen ion concentration among them is. Option A, P, option B, Q, option C, R, option D, S. Among these, the solution S has the highest hydrogen ion concentration. As we can see the answer here, option D, yes, is the correct one. Next one, question number 7. The acid present in the ant sting is. Options A, citric acid, B, methanoic acid, C, tartaric acid, D, acetic acid. As we have studied in our chapter that the acid which is present in the ant sting is methanoic acid. The option B is correct one here, methanoic acid. Next question. A solution turns red litmus blue. Its pH is likely to be. We can see the options here. Option A 1, B 4, C 5, D 10. If a solution turns red litmus to blue, its pH is likely to be. Here the option will be option D, 10 is the correct one here. Next one. A solution reacts with crushed egg cells to give a gas that turns lime water milky. The solution contains. Options are NaCl, HCl, LiCl, KCl. A solution reacts with crushed egg shells to give a gas that turns lime water to milky. Then the solution contains hydrochloric acid. Option will be here option B, HCl is the correct answer here. Question number 10. 10 ml of a solution of sodium hydroxide NaOH is found to be completely neutralized by 8 ml of a given solution of HCl. If we take 20 ml of the same solution of NaOH, the amount of HCl solution, the same solution as before, required to neutralize it will be. Options are option A 4 ml, B 8 ml, C 12 ml, D 16 ml. Here the D will be correct one, that is option D. 16 ml is the correct answer here. Next question. Which one of the following types of medicines is used for treating indigestion? Options are antibiotic, analgesic, antacid, antiseptic. As we have studied in our chapter that antacids are used to treat indigestion. So option C will be the correct one here, antacid. Question number 12. The pH of the litmus solution is. Option A 4, option B 7, option C 9, option D 11. The pH of the litmus solution is 7. Option B is the correct one here, 7. Next question. Correct set of natural indicators among the following is. Natural indicators. Here we can see number 1 turmeric, methyl orange, litmus solution, phenolphthalein. 4 indicators are given here. Among these, which one is the correct set of the natural indicators? They are asking here. Option A 1, 2, 3, that is turmeric, methyl orange and litmus solution. Option B 1, 2, 4. Option C 1 and 3. Option D second one and fourth one. Here we can see the natural indicators are turmeric and litmus solution. These are the natural indicators. So here the correct set of the natural indicators among the following is option C, first one and third one. Those are turmeric and litmus solution. Next question. Products formed when hydrogen carbonates reacts with acid are. Option A salt, water and carbon dioxide. Option B salt and water. Option C salt, water and sulfuric dioxide. Option D salt and carbon dioxide. Products formed when hydrogen carbonates reacts with acid are. Salt, water and carbon dioxide are formed when hydrogen carbonates reacts with acid. So option A will be the correct answer here, salt, water and carbon dioxide. Question number 15. What happens when a solution of a strong acid is mixed with the solution of a strong base in a test tube? Options. Number 1. No, before this here there are some points. Number 1, the temperature of the solution increases. Next, the temperature of the solution decreases. Neutralization reaction takes place. Fourth one is a salt is formed. Here the options are there. Option A, we can see first one only, that is the temperature of the solution increases. Option B, point number 1, 2 and 3. Option C, point number 2 and 3. Option D, point number 1, 3 and 4. What happens when a solution of a strong acid is mixed with the solution of a strong base in a test tube? If a solution of a strong acid is mixed with the solution of a strong base in a test tube, here we can see option D is the correct one, that is, the temperature of the solution increases. Along with that, neutralization reaction takes place and also a salt is formed. So option D is correct here, that is point number 1, 3 and 4. These are some of the questions of the chapter acids, bases and salts. Now let us move to the next chapter, that is chapter number 3, metals and non-metals. Multiple choice questions, unit test we are seeing here. Question number 1. The electronic configuration of element X is 2881 and the electronic configuration of the element Y is 287. Then the type of bond formed between these two elements is option A, covalent bond, option B, hydrogen bond, option C, metallic bond, option D, ionic bond. Here the type of the bond formed between these two elements is ionic bond. Option D will be the correct one here, ionic bond. Next question. The possible chemical reaction among the following is. Which chemical reaction is possible here? Let us see the options. Option A, FeSO4 plus Pb. Pb is lead here, gives PbSO4 plus Fe. Next option B, ZnSO4 plus Fe gives FeSO4 plus Zn. Option C, 2AgNO3 plus Cu gives CuNO3 twice plus 2Ag. Next one, option D, PbCl2 plus Cu gives CuCl2 plus Pb. Here the possible chemical reaction among the following is option C, 2AgNO3 plus Cu gives rise to CuNO3 twice plus 2Ag. Question number 3. Observe the following chemical equations and identify the correct statement. We can see two chemical equations here. The first one is CuSO4 plus Fe gives FeSO4 plus Cu. And another one we can see here, 2AgNO3 plus Cu gives CuNO3 twice plus 2Ag. Let us see the options. Option A, copper is more reactive than iron and silver. Option B, iron is less reactive than copper and silver. Option C, copper is more reactive than silver but less reactive than iron. And option D, silver is more reactive than copper and iron. The answer here is option C, that is copper is more reactive than silver but less reactive than iron. Next one. Question number 4. Reactive metals are good reducing agents. The most suitable example related to this is option A, PbO plus C gives Pb plus CO. Option B, 3MnO2 plus 4Al gives 2Al2O3 plus 3Mn. Option C, ZnO plus H2 gives Zn plus CO. Option D, CuO plus H2 gives Cu plus H2O. Reducing agents. Reactive metals are good reducing agents. The suitable example related to this is option B, that is 3MnO2 plus 4Al gives 2Al2O3 plus 3Mn. We have learnt oxidizing agents and reducing agents. Students must recall this one. Next, let us move to question number 5. Observe the following stages of extraction of a metal from its ore. These are the stages here. Sulfide ore. Next one, a blank is here, empty space is there. Next, reduction and purification. The question here is the process that has to be done in the empty space is. What process will be done here? They are asking. Question number option number A, option A, electrolysis, B, calcination, C, roasting, D, oxidation. Here roasting process has to be done here. The option here will be option C, roasting. The correct answer is roasting. Next one. Which of the following pairs will give displacement reactions? Option A, NaCl solution in copper metal. Option B, MgCl2 solution in aluminium metal. Option C, FeSO4 solution and silver metal. Option D, AgNO3 solution and copper metal. Here we can see the answer here. Option D will be the correct one, that is AgNO3 solution and the copper metal. Question number 7. Which of the following methods is suitable for preventing an iron frying pan from rusting? Method which is suitable for preventing an iron frying pan from rusting. Options are applying grease, B, applying paint, C, applying a coating of zinc, D, all of the above. As we have learned that the method which is suitable for preventing an iron frying pan from rusting is applying a coating of zinc to that. So the option here will be option C, applying a coating of zinc. Question number 8. An element reacts with oxygen to give a compound with a high melting point. This compound is also soluble in water. The element is likely to be. Options are calcium, carbon, silicon and iron. Let us see the question once again. An element reacts with oxygen to give a compound with high melting point. This compound is also soluble in water. The element is likely to be calcium. Option A will be correct here, calcium. Next one. Food cans are coated with tin and not with zinc because. Food cans are coated with tin. Why they are coated with tin and not with zinc? Because the options here are A, zinc is costlier than tin. B, zinc has a higher melting point than tin. C, zinc is more reactive than tin. D, zinc is less reactive than tin. Food cans are coated with tin because zinc is less reactive than tin. So food cans are coated with tin and not with zinc. Next one. Question number 10. Most malleable metal among the following here. Options are silver, gold, copper and iron. We all know that gold is a most malleable metal. As we have learned that from a gram of a gold, 2 kilometers of wire can be created, or it can be prepared. So malleable metal among these is, most malleable metal is gold. Question number 11. Aqua regia is a mixture of, is a 3:1 mixture of. Options are concentrated hydrochloric and concentrated nitric acid. Option B, concentrated nitric acid and concentrated hydrochloric acid. Option C, dilute hydrochloric acid and concentrated nitric acid. Option D, concentrated hydrochloric acid and dilute nitric acid. We all know that aqua regia contains hydrochloric acid and nitric acid. It is in the ratio of 3:1, that is concentrated hydrochloric acid and concentrated nitric acid in the ratio 3:1. So the option here is option A will be correct one, concentrated HCl and concentrated nitric acid. Next one. Black coating formed over the silver articles is of. Why a black coating is formed on a silver articles? Let us see the options here. Option A, silver carbonate. B, silver hydroxide. C, silver oxide. D, silver sulfide. Silver sulfide causes a black coating on the silver articles. So the option D will be correct one here, that is silver sulfide. Next. An alloy which contains a non-metal among the following is. Alloy which contains a non-metal among the following is. Option A, brass. B, bronze. C, solder. D, steel. Steel contains a non-metal among these alloys. So the option D will be correct one here, that is steel. Question number 14. Observe the following reactions. First one is ZNO plus HCl gives ZnCl2 plus H2O. And another one is ZNO plus 2NaOH gives Na2ZNO2 plus H2O. And the question here is the property of zinc oxide that can be assessed based on the above reaction is. Options are option A, metallic nature. B, amphoteric nature. C, non-metallic nature. D, acidic nature. Here The correct answer is option B, amphoteric nature. Next question. Question number 15. Correct set of metals which react with cold water quickly among the following is. Correct set of metal which react with cold water. Option A, sodium, potassium and calcium. B, gold, silver and copper. C, iron, aluminum and mercury. D, magnesium, zinc and lead. We all know that sodium, potassium and calcium. This set of metals react with cold water quickly. So the option A will be correct one here, that is sodium, potassium and calcium. These are some of the multiple choice questions of chapter metals and non-metals prepared by State Resource Person Shri Raghavendra Bhatt sir, thanking him once again. In the next session, let us see another important concept. Thank you.